Hey, good day, everyone. Happy Sunday. Um, you're riding with First Sergeant Doby. This is First Sergeant Doby. I'm live and direct from Chicago. And I want to thank all my subscribers and my new subscribers that I'm getting more and more subscribers every day. So I really appreciate that, you guys. Thank you so much. And I hope people keep subscribing. I have faith that they will. People are, and I'm starting to put the word out more and more around here to my people. So, okay. So please, thank you, like, share, subscribe. I'm on my way to the Hampton house, you guys. They're having a Mother's Day event there. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out here. I hope you enjoy your day. Be blessed. Have a safe and beautiful Mother's Day. Hope everyone is. I know I've been having a really good day, so I've been treated really, really good. I got money today. I got a beautiful, beautiful card, and let me see. So I got that, and then I got a card. I got money, and I got breakfast delivered to me, and I got lunch delivered to me, but I haven't eaten any of that. So I haven't eaten anything today, actually, at all. So I just don't have an appetite right now. I'll probably eat it when I get home. If you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not. I might not eat it at all right now because I'm just not feeling hungry like that. So thank you. All my, like I said, new subscribers, and um yeah, I'm on my way to the Hampton house because they're celebrating Mother's Day there. And I would much prefer like to assist. I appreciate the gesture. Um, but I'd like to assist and help with this type of stuff. So yeah, um so ecstatic. Make sure my phone doesn't fall. Get on this expressway. So yeah, we're heading to the Hampton house. So I'm going to Maywood, y'all. That's where I'm going right now. I got this beautiful card for Mother's Day, you guys. I'm driving right now, but okay. It got to be hands free in Atlanta. It says it's purple. It's this beautiful purple color. It's beautiful purple. It's darker than what it seems to be appearing on this camera, but it says, see if this says, that's what it says. I got this from my husband, of course, and it says, I read it already, of course, but I'm gonna read it again. Oh, okay. So 40. And of course, besides the guest, he put money in there too. So in my card, he put money just for the heck of it, I guess. Just, so I could go do something. He always gives money, but I really appreciate that. I appreciate it in the card. And so the card says, for my wife. It's really, really beautiful, you guys. And then it says, let me turn the signal off. In the card, it says, okay, so inside the card, it says, okay, so let me read the card. It says, when we first met, who could have guessed that one day we'd be married, let alone have a family of our own? It's funny how life works out, but I'm really glad it worked out the way it did. I couldn't be prouder of our family or the special ways you show your love as a mother and wife. I love you very, very much, and I hope I'll always make you as happy as you make me, which is really sweet. I really appreciate this, and he does make me he contributes to my happiness, I should say. He contributes to the happiness, because you got to be happy first with yourself. Really, no one could make you happy. You have to be happy and truly happy. For starters, you know, beautiful with your self. You see what I'm saying? So, but like I said, he really contributes to my happiness, and I'm happy with him. So that's that. That's that. Hold on, not really. Hold on. So I wonder, what are you guys doing this Mother's Day? How are you guys treating yourselves? How pampering yourself, or maybe your families. You're doing something as a family, like going to dinner or cooking dinner at the house. It's been a really, really, like, very busy, like, week going into the weekend, only because on Friday I had meetings all week, and then besides what I just try to do on my personal time and what have you, and all the meetings that I do attend, mainly remotely, and then sometimes we have functions or I have assignments very rarely where I have to be in person, like on election day. Sometimes during campaigning, I started off, of course, as a petition signer. So, I would get many, many petitions signed. So, like I said, if the city clerk and everything, if the city hall and charted my numbers of how many hundreds of, like, thousands of signatures I've collected, because when we have done campaigns, I've always, first of all, it's really a male dominated field. I'm out here with men. So it doesn't really surprise me that when we were doing the petitions and stuff, I'd always have the most signatures. I'd always have the most signature. I asked the guy to just sign it right away. You know what I'm saying? Sign it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So I started off like canvassing, getting petitions signed. Then I started working on campaigns, and actually the first campaign that I ever worked on and was a part of was L.J. Reinfeld Smith. That's hit. I did work with him afterwards too, because he didn't win that particular election. He was running for alderman up against Willie Cochran, and he lost he didn't win the election, so he didn't become the alderman of Inglewood, but he was striving to. And then they thought that he was cheated then, with that election. And then not too long ago, the Willie Cochran guy, he was indicted on like charges for doing all type of corrupt things. And so that's that. But yeah, I started on the L.J. Reinfeld Smith campaign, and what led me to that is the Black United Fund. And the Black United Fund put me in a position to start doing all which I do officially, like campaigns. I don't know. And then I also, though, was asked, of course, by the Obama Foundation and whatnot to apply for OFA, which I did. Y'all. Okay, so we're on our way. I'm going to turn this camera around. Y'all. Y'all could ride with me, but y'all could see. Let me see. I'm going to turn this camera around. Turn this camera around. Front, back, facing backwards. Okay, so that's the camera's turned around, y'all. So I'll make sure I get right. We're heading to the Hampton house, like I said. Okay, so you guys, my stepfather, he absolutely loved. He passed away right as the pandemic hit. He passed away in February, the leap year, February 21st, so 2020, and he was 61 years old. He had pre-existing conditions, like I said, diabetes and whatnot. But even still, through all of that, he lost his vision, became partially blind where he couldn't drive. But he kept working, and he absolutely loved this group, which is Earth, Wind, and Fire, you guys. So I'm gonna listen to this song. And you can listen. We're gonna take a moment to listen to the song, y'all. Now December, our love we shared in September. Lose our September today. Ah, 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 ah. Something to remember. Yeah, yes, I September. Ah, yeah. Today, singing, we're singing. Happy day, Okay, so y'all, we're going to the Hampton house. That's where I'm on my way to. Is to the Hampton house. That's where I'm going. I'm about to turn this camera back around. I hope I didn't mute myself, y'all. I'm sure y'all let me know. But anyway, okay, so thanks for tuning in. Now, later, whenever you tune in, thank you. Thank you for my subscribers. Look, y'all, ever since I got in this game, the way I got really on here is a little bit more unorthodox when I started to kick off my content, you guys. It's because, like, I realized with some things that occurred that I really gotta do my own platform, you guys, because I got a lot of things going on and there's a lot of things that the people want to know, and I'm your girl for that. I'm very, I they consider me a scholar. I consider myself a scholar as well. I mean, I'm not gonna shorthand myself. I work too hard to like not give myself the credit that I deserve. And if y'all are commenting me, I'm driving. So I can't like be reading the comments. I know I'll be doing extra stuff when I'm driving, y'all. Probably doing all type of shit I ain't got no business doing, but Chicago, my kind of town. Okay, so we're going to the Hampton house. Oh, I'm about to turn this camera around, y'all. I'm about to turn it around. Let's turn it around. Let's see what we got now. You'll probably start seeing downtown coming up. Okay, let's roll, y'all. You're true. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's on 92.3. But they be Hold on. Let me see what's on 92.3. My daughter's like, I tell my daughter something like, turn the radio down, because she called me yesterday. So I was like, turn your radio down. It sounds like a club in the background. And here she go. Mom, nobody listens to radio anymore, okay? No one listens to radio anymore, Mom. I'm like, what? Wait, what is you saying? Nobody listens to radio anymore, Mom. I'm like, these kids are a damn trip. Cause she called me, my daughter, this is my 24-year-old daughter at that. So I'm like, what, turn the stuff down. You sound like you calling from a club. You got all this noise in the background. So she's like, it's not loud. You be the loud one. You be the loud one. The audacity. This is how kids talk to you nowadays. Actually, she's grown. My daughter's very respectful, so I don't want to get wrong. I'm just jabbing around. But she was like, you know, you be having the most noise in the background. And I was like, girl, please. So she said, it's not even that loud, but she turned it down still and said, turn the radio down. Call me with the radio blaring like that. I'm not listening to the radio. I don't listen to the radio. No one listens to the radio, Mom, anymore. What? You gotta just dismiss some of what they say. You gotta dismiss. I told her I don't know which. I like to listen to the radio in the car. I mean, I love 92.3. You know, 92.3. We became buddies like 20 years ago. The radio station, because I entered a raffle in Hyde Park, Chicago. You buy a Pepsi for $1. So with so many people buying a Pepsi for $1, and the raffle was in the parking lot of One Stop in Hyde Park that day. They were going to select someone to win these really nice battle pack turntables. And since I knew so many people, you know, I wasn't going to enter it. It was my daughter, like, Mom. She was about 6 years old. She's 24 now, the oldest one. So she was like, Mom. When they came, it was people that walking up, you know, telling 92.3, the radio station people that were walking up saying, would you like to enter the raffle? At first I said no thanks. But then my daughter was like, no, Mom, do it. Get it. Well, it's only $1. It's okay. So I went ahead and bought the ticket or whatever. And then they were like, you know, you got to stick around. So I'm like, you know, I was shopping. So right as I finished up, it was like right in perfect time where they're about to do the raffle. So we're in the parking lot with a ton of damn people who had entered the raffle because they bought the Pepsi for $1 and got a raffle ticket. And this was for very nice, they were expensive battle pack turntables. So me and my daughter was standing there. And what happened was there was another lady standing there with her child, who was about the same age as my child. So we're both standing there with our children. And my daughter was so excited, and I was excited, you know, too, because my daughter like gets me excited when she's excited, my kids. So, and we entered, and it was like fun, you know, even if we wouldn't have won or whatever. So the point of the matter, though, is that we were standing there right next to this other lady or whatever, and the child, it was a little boy. The little boy asked his mother, like, "Oh, we're gonna win? You think we're gonna win? You think we're gonna win?" And she was like, she told the little boy, "Nah, we ain't gonna win." And we were right there by this lady, and she's loud, you know what I'm saying? Just one of them loud. So we're standing next to her, and her child was like, "Yeah, we can win, you can win." And she was telling the boy, she told the boy, "Ain't nobody gonna win this. We ain't gonna win." I'm looking at because we are right in earshot, so my daughter hears this as the little boy asking his mama, like, "Is they gonna win?" And the mother like, "Nah, we not gonna win." Like, so you don't stand a chance. So then, when my daughter and I heard this, my daughter looked up to me. She literally looked up to me. She tilted her head up to me, and I saw the expression on her face change from excitement to just hearing this woman say this to this little boy. Her face, you know, I saw something in her face, and so I just said, you know, with seeing her face after hearing this, and it looked like it would have like brought her morale, like her excitement down, like, you know, like it's crazy what these children absorb out here. She was only 6, so I told my daughter, You listen to me. Because I had to combat what the bitch just said out in the open to her little boy that's the same age. So I had to tell my daughter, look, let me tell you something. Anything is possible. You can win anything. You know, you can have a chance at anything. You told me to take a chance, and we bought this ticket, and so we have a chance to win. And I just told my daughter that's all that matters because I'm your mother. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I said to my daughter. Basically, I wanted to tell the lady next to me like, "What's wrong with you? Why did you even buy a ticket there?" But that wasn't my business. Whatever. I just had to make sure my daughter was straight. So they started to call out the numbers. It was Leon Rogers up there at the time, and I didn't know who Leon Rogers was because this was 20 years ago. This was just when, he was started to do what he was doing. So I didn't know who he was, but I learned afterwards. But so Leon Rogers, they playing 92.3 music and everything. They had the affiliates out there. So Leon Rogers, he's doing the honor to call the ticket numbers, which they do. They call the ticket numbers one by one as they're reading off the numbers. It's matching my ticket. It was matching our ticket. My daughter is and I, because she the one who got me to buy the ticket for $1. It's matching our ticket. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the T. We won. I won the battle pack turntables. We won. So once we won, he like regular ticket. I was screaming. My daughter was screaming. She was like so excited. I went up with the ticket. We won out of all the people there. And I just told, I was just like, wow, I'm like, I meant what I said to my daughter. So it really, I've won a lot of things. We've won a lot of stuff, you guys. I've won tons of raffles. I'm a Leo, lucky Leo, and I was born on the same day as supposedly Yahweh, August 21st. According to August 21st, it's not no December 25th and none of that. Okay, that's the Sun King. That's the Messiah said to be born in August on the 21st. And if you realize, that's why when once again Beyonce was on in the Oscars, she was singing the song for Judas is Pisces. Leo represents John the Beloved. Okay, y'all go do the research. Okay, I'll be in the spiritual esoteric realm and all of that. I mean, I study metaphysics and all of that. Um, y'all see that's downtown. Y'all might see downtown. Hold on, let me see. Because I'm Friday, y'all might have seen downtown. I don't know. And y'all gonna see the hospital that I done had like a zillion fucking surgeries at. And Rush is like it's like the best hospital. What is that over there? It's like the best hospital practically in the country, the whole nation, rather. It is. And I had 2 surgeries there during the pandemic. I've been hospitalized at Rush a million damn times before I got my situation worked out, and had wound up in ICU in July of 2019 at Christ Hospital, which Dr. Mesla, he saved my life, y'all. Dr. Mesla, his name is Dr. Mesla. He's a general surgeon. There's a lot of doctors, and Dr. Joseph Maurice at Rush. He's done 5 or 6 surgeries on me. Oh, hold on. Don't you shoot yourself over here now. Gotta come on now. Y'all gotta watch where y'all going. But yeah, so that's that, y'all. So I have the best doctors and whatnot around here. And I might be jumping around with topics, y'all. But you gotta I would encourage anybody who wants to get a channel or what have you. I got my channel in 2009. This is when I started my channel. When YouTube like first hit, I started my channel. I didn't ever think I would be on here saying like, share, subscribe. I didn't. It wasn't even operating in that capacity. I just didn't use it. Like whoever saw my videos is fine, but like I wasn't like trying to be like watch my videos or nothing like that, right? So now I am. But if people were to go and check out like my community, I don't think I have a community center because you have to have so many followers, I believe. But y'all, I'm going up. I almost got 100 followers, y'all, in the past 4 weeks. Okay, and I understand that I'm putting out more content. I'm dropping more content, and I know people. And if you go down my time chart, if you just go down my whole lifeline of since YouTube since 2009, when my daughter actually, no, that was some years later. I started posting when my daughter really I started my channel in 2009, but I started posting really when my daughter became valedictorian. I think that's probably like the first video I put on my. I think that's like the first video I put on YouTube actually. So even though I had it since 2009, I believe the first time I dropped a video was in 2011. Okay, it was in 2011 because once again, my daughter was valedictorian, and I felt really proud of her, and it was just something that I wanted to share. Like I said, let me try to get the hell over here. I gotta go to the west suburb. Remember, I told y'all the Hampton house is on the west side. I live on the south side. This right here is downtown. I hope y'all can see. If y'all can see any of it, this downtown shop right here. We approaching it. You see the Sears Tower. You see, the Sears Tower, and you can see even the Trump Tower and stuff like that. So that's that. I wonder if I can see comments. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm on my way to. Is the Hampton house, you guys. 26 minutes in, and I might like stop the live and then start it back up when I get situated. I'm not sure. I'm figuring out how I'm going to do everything right now. Look, this is Ida B. Wells. That's Ida B. Wells Drive, you guys. If you can read the name, it's Ida B. Wells Drive right here. Ida B. Wells Drive. And we're heading to the west side. Thank you even for those who are watching it incognito. When I get off my live, it's gonna say like 10 people watched it, but I only see I don't know, creepers. They're the creepers. They're the lurkers. That's only to me. The lurkers watching incognito. But like I said, I encourage everybody to get a channel. Who wants a channel? And like I said, you got to start with one follower and you'll build up from there. Drop the type of content you want. Like with StreamYard and the professionals, which I won the StreamYard award too. I just won from StreamYard on the tutorial lives, and they draw the names. Yeah, they drew my name, and I won. On StreamYard tutorial live. So then I had to give email them and stuff like that, get my reward, get my prize, which I really like. I won the StreamYard award, and I'm looking like, I mean, it was just multiple. It was just like random in the chat. They put the system on. It picked me. Okay, so I won in the StreamYard tutorial live, like I want to say 3 weeks ago. I won. Oh, here's Rush Hour. Here's the hospital. Here's the hospital that I've had a gazillion surgeries at. I've stayed there so much. I had 2 surgeries during the pandemic. This is the hospital, y'all. This is Rush. They filmed one of my surgeries. That's Rush, y'all. That's like the best hospital in the damn nation. Forget them damn hospitals in Georgia, Emory and all that shit. Grady and shit. I know people who come up here just for healthcare. I know. I have a cousin who who has healthcare. They were staying in Georgia and they were coming up here for the healthcare. Let me make sure I know where I'm going, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I got it. Look, I'm on. Okay, let me see. All right, that's that. Get back on here. We're all now. This started at 2 o'clock. It started at 2 o'clock, y'all. Let me get over here. That's what time it started. And it's 2:21. So I'll be a little late, but I'm always on time. Even though I'm late, I'm still always on time. You dig? Sometimes I do want to come fashionably late. Fashionably late. But you know what I'm saying? Well, when you come fashionably late, your ass better be fashionable material. Okay? Okay. So that's that. But I'm just talking right now. I suggest everybody get your if you want to do whatever you want to do. And nobody's really gonna understand, and no one has to understand. There's billions of people out here on this earth. Somebody don't have to understand what you do, why you do it. and what you do it for. Like me, I'm I do a plethora of things. I graduated and got my degree in, like I said, in applied science, and my major in, like I said, cryptography, computer coding, things of that nature. Okay, I'm attestation and I'm certified in everything. But when I got out in my spirit and stuff, still, I have always served my community. I've always served my community. And when I walked into the Black United Fund, they just saw something in me where usually they have you fill out something and they'll just be like, okay, we'll take your info and we'll basically, call you if we need you or whatever, and type of thing. So but when I came in and filled out the paperwork, the lady told me the same thing, but the big dog was in his office and he just happened to hear me be talking about, talking to the lady. And her, well, the receptionist, the secretary. And he was in his office and I didn't see him at all. He's in his office. But after she told me the same thing that, she was telling me, we tell everyone this, the protocol. And I asked her something else. I can't remember what I asked this lady, but she was like, 1 second. Because I said, okay, but I don't know what I asked her after that. She said 1 second, and then she went into the office and she said something to the top dog there. She said something to him. And at the time, he came back out. That's when she came back out, rather, and she told me he wants to speak to you. He wants to see you. And she explained he wants to see you. So she, you know, escorted me to the office, which was right there. And when I went in, that's when he explained that he had heard me and whatnot. He was asking about my degrees and stuff, and about me graduating college and what my major and all that type of stuff. But I told him I really wanted to get involved in the community, like more so. And that's when he offered me a job. And the first job I was offered was for community wise though is was with Academic Advantage, was also a nonprofit organization, and I started out making as a tutor $25 an hour, and this was in about 2000 what 2010, yeah, 2009, no, 2009. It was in 2009. So that's that. So like I said, we're going to the Hampton House right now. I'm just writing. If this lapses, I might just, because this is just a ride and me talking. And but I'm not going to take this live over an hour. So if I need to, I'm just going to drop another live because it seemed like this trap it's very heavy. It seemed like everybody and their mama, it's Mother's Day, is out trying to celebrate perhaps, because it's not like this on Sundays like this. It really is not. Um, But I understand it's Mother's Day, so things are moving a little different. Y'all, here's the train right here, CTW. What did I do with this? Y'all, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too damn much. I know better than this. Okay? I'm gonna correct myself. I'm doing way too much, y'all. Way too much. I might not like. I don't know how old. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. They're not gonna strike me though. That ain't gonna happen. I said it. YouTube ain't gonna strike me though. They're gonna let it roll. That's what they do. They let it roll. You know, the content I be putting up, they let it roll. So, you got people out here, and I noticed I just needed to branch off again. Look, I'm on my way to the Hampton now. I also needed to branch off, y'all, because people are just straight liars out here. They will lie. They will conjure up anything in their damn head. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I know this is what I do. I'm out here and I'm a revolutionary and I'm boots on the ground. And what I love about like the people who I interact with, even like on the revolutionary front, and I'm talking about on the revolutionary like pro-black front, right? Just like what Chairman Fred was saying, and he says a lot, and I know for a fact this is what we know, which is that you 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 have to you got to go to City Hall. You have to have people involved. You have to. You have to. You can be pro-black, but you could also, and what I know, I would say to me, a Grandmaster Jay knows people who think the way I know, and the people here in Chicago, like Chairman Fred, if you really want to make a difference, your ass got to get into office. In a way, out here on this revolutionary front, yeah, we boots on the ground, but the real people out here know it's about legislation. And when it's about legislation, you got to get people up in there. Even if I'm pro-black, you got to get people up in there that's going to fight for the people. And if you're not going to have people up in there that's going to wholeheartedly fight for the people, which I'm up in there fighting for the people, like I said. Okay, I got actually ejected, like I said, by the NDTC, which is the National Democratic Training Committee, where I did my cohort for digital campaigning. And I told you everything's turning digital. So they're really recruiting for real people who can act in the capacity of a digital campaign, digital coordinator, digital campaign strategist. So, and I'm OFA, I'm Obama OFA. So that's that, right? So I'm just talking about a lot of things y'all trying to get to the Hampton house. But like the chairman was said, you have to just have people up in office, y'all. Okay? And I would suggest people vote for the people that are going to really do the work for you. Like I said, I got ejected by the NDTC on some bullshit. But then I went over their head. I contacted Chief 44 and some other people, told and reported Sally Sue and all these motherfuckers from the NDTC. And I let them know I ain't got nothing to do with that white fragility. If I'm bringing up an anti-black or anti-black crime, the anti-black hate bill and stuff like that, that is not provoking a hostile environment. What the hell is? And I literally was more so hot-headed. It was not the most professional letter you got. I was basically telling them I was telling the DNC where the NDTC, which is the training committee, where they could just go stick themselves. And then I also really, when I fired off at the NDTC, I told them, I don't serve a party. I serve the people. Guys, I'm an anomaly. There's a lot of people who are some stupid motherfuckers out here ask, how the fuck do you be pro-black and be a Democrat? I don't want motherfuckers be a Democrat and change it to a Republican or independent or a grassroots. Doesn't matter if I'm pro-black or whether I'm a Republican, an independent, or a Democrat. It doesn't really fucking matter if I'm really pro-black and I know myself I'm fighting for the people. Period. I'm fighting for the people. And I have to be in this arena so that I can tell these heads of states and stuff, like what the people are saying out here, because I keep my ear to the streets and I keep my feet to the streets too. Okay, now this is about to be, this is moving, this traffic, y'all, is moving so slow. It really is. But so you have to have a thick skin out here, because you realize anybody will say anything. And if people, like I said, if their horizon is not expanded, true talk, and they lack the knowledge, and it's like going into any type of establishment and you don't know the language that they're speaking. You're a bunch of monks, a bunch of engineers, and you don't know what they're saying. It's almost like they're speaking a foreign language, because you don't know how to interpret, what they're saying when they're speaking about operating systems or coding and stuff like that. It's no different than perhaps when you go to the attorney's office and they're speaking all that legal jargon and whatnot. You're not going to understand the terms that they're using and the clauses necessarily that they're stating. And it's the same way when you go to the hospital as well. So I'm gonna keep on fighting. I'm gonna keep on doing what is need to be done out here. People out here too. I'm coming to find out on this YouTube is that they'll claim that they don't watch you, but they'll repeat everything you say in your videos. That's okay. I mean, it's dead and over with. Copy your titles, copy your status. I'm not one. I'm Leo Life Path One, and I don't know how else to say that. I don't follow people, and I am the idea creator. Period. Period. That's it. That's all. I give people ideas. I don't really get. I get knowledge from individuals. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't the motherfuckers who think that it is. They probably think they are on screw too. It ain't them. I give more, and I've been in this game way longer than a lot of them. And I've done. I don't give a damn. It's just the truth. I don't give a damn. I'm at testation proof. Like I said, I didn't get where I am. And it's not nothing to brag per se about. It's not anything that we got to be humble out here. It's not just me involved. I mean, it's right. It's not just me involved. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is there's goofy. I'm going to keep it 100. There's goofy ass bitches out here that are on lower levels. They have vitriol for men. They're really not ordained queens. They don't know how to tell the truth out here. They're unaccountable. You have receipts right in their face. Court admissible receipts. Right in their goddamn face, they will lie. You got puppets out here. They're gonna stay puppets. I've never been a puppet. I didn't get with OFA. I don't get next to these heads of states. I don't get next to the people that I get next to in the elite circles and get invited to the most elite things and revolutionary things because I'm a yes person. That's not going to be the case because power only respects power, and power only respects power, which is basically AKA conviction. It's not a decision because these motherfuckers change their minds every other day. One day they hate Asians, the next day they want to sell their products to Asians. One day they all pro-black and they only care about black business. The next day they want to be all inclusive. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't get it out here. And I'm just talking as I'm heading to the Hampton now with this traffic that is like, oh gosh, for real. So yeah, y'all, I don't have time for that. And with my crew and all the people, I want y'all to know, please like, share, subscribe. Well, like and subscribe, share if you feel to, like you want to. If you know somebody that maybe the particular content that I'm speaking about for the day, people have different segments. Like I noticed with some of these channels, they do a plethora of things, but they do the segments and they call them different things, like with O'Shea Duke Jackson, you got the celebrity junk, and with Philip Scott, you got African diaspora, but then you also got the Philip Scott audio experience, and then you got some that do certain content on ScrewTube that maybe they can't even get monetized and all of that, and so they talk about one thing on ScrewTube and they go to something else on a podcast or something. They twist it all up and whatnot. You know, I'm not a category. I'm just talking a whole hour, but I promise you, okay, I'll probably just start this live and do a fresh live. Well, because I didn't know that I was going to be in traffic like this. I actually thought I was going to be in traffic for like, honestly, like 25, 30 minutes tops, and then to pull up. That's not the case, though. Let's see. I got some time to go. So, yeah, I will definitely have to come out of this live and then start another one. Because really, like I said, I really want to. This is about the Happy Mother's Day and the Hampton house, y'all. Happy Mother's Day. For real, for real. This is actually a very beautiful day. And I'm very happy and I'm very grateful for my family. And that's what my family keep me. They support me. And that's all that it matters. Like I said, my daughter, when she contacted me yesterday and she texted me, she was telling me, and she calls me all the time, but she was telling me, Mom, I didn't know that she was starting to post more, like I didn't know you were like posting really more content. I didn't know you were posting more. And then she told me like she was very happy and proud and supportive of me, my daughters are. And so I'm very happy about that as well. We have a really great relationship. But that's why I say it goes into teaching our daughters, how to be respectful. My children are very respectful. They don't curse me and things of this nature. But when I hear from other mothers, I'm hearing these other mothers sometimes having a lot of issues out of, children, their children. And I'm a woman, so I'm gonna speak about it, and I don't give a fuck what woman do. If it don't apply, let it fly. Period. That's why I never was watching Kevin Samuels because the motherfuckers who elevate him to his status are the ones that were thinking that like celebrating his passing, which I didn't understand because the only ones that was hitting him up are really broken women who was why seeking advice. Period. I didn't hear women calling and cussing his ass out. Oh gosh, this traffic. What is going on? I don't think I want to be stuck in that. No, I'm not going to be stuck in all of this. Oh no. See, there was an accident. There was an accident. No, no, no. Nope. I won't be stuck in that traffic. I will definitely be taking a detour route. So it had to be an accident, y'all. So let me see where I'm about to turn. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm about to make a right at this light. Follow the flag. Right now. I gotta turn around. Gotta turn around. Gotta turn around, y'all. Yeah, that's right. Today, This was like, I don't really be out in this type of traffic at all, y'all. Because I'm south and I really only go south. Even though I'm in Chicago, I just really typically go further south or I go to Indiana. Oh, Jesus. I'm not getting back on there. They're trying to put me back on this expressway, and I'm not even trying to do all that. They really doing these houses up over here. The houses are really nice over here. I hope it's not trying to put me. Oh, no, wrong. Gotta back up. This expressway is really. It didn't state any accident though. So usually, it'll be like there's an accident up ahead. Look, this gentleman doing his yard. He got a beautiful yard right there, and they got a book box too. Got a book box. And I'll be going to the book boxes, y'all, because you go to the book boxes that are around here that people have. They even have an app where you can, like I said, I'm just shooting the crap while I'm talking. They even have an app where you can go find book boxes. And there'll be a lot of good books in these book boxes, especially up north, where the white folks live. Y'all, it's putting me back on this expressway. I don't want it. Go ahead. No problem. You're welcome. Yeah, so I'm talking during this live. Gonna start another one though, pretty much when I pull up though, so that it don't be drastically long. And then this is just a ride with me talking and all type of stuff about random stuff. I hope somebody can take something out of it. It's more lighthearted. I just want people to understand you have to get involved out here. You got a lot of people who complain about this. They complain about this, that with the government, but are you really out here getting involved or trying to really, you know what I'm saying, contribute in that capacity to be part of the change then actively? Or are you just talking about it? Anybody can talk about stuff. I mean, we all have a mouth and we all can just regurgitate and vomit up the same speaking talking points. Like what okay, we spread the word, we talk, everybody just talking. That's all I'm seeing. A lot of the people who I'm seeing talking, they just a bunch of mouths. They're not out here really doing stuff. So we're trying to monetize. Like, and not say monetize for themselves. They're not monetizing for a nonprofit or anything of that nature. Like they just like they're not. They're not. It's for our own self gain. You see some people, they haven't upgraded their systems and nothing of that type of sort. They're the same table. You can tell they haven't even really put no effort into upgrading their platform in that capacity. You know, I'm just talking. Mm. Out here, I'm going to this thing at the Hampton house. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to run it. When I get there, I'll just get there. Mm. I just do me. See, what I've been doing way before I got on camera, so it's not going to change. The only difference is I'm starting to get on ScrewTube now. Trying to get more out here, like get my face, my voice rather. This all instead of being so much behind the scenes as a coordinator and as a strategist, just getting out here and speaking to the people. I mean, I speak to my people here in the shy in the flesh because they see me. I interact with my people, and I'm out here getting petitions signed. I'm boots on the ground in the community and whatnot for thousands of people, for real, for over the years. So, like I said, when you start to hit, maybe start to hit people out here, you know, who don't know anything about you, they don't know how to research about you. They claim they go to the portals, DNC, and they can't. I don't have time for none of that. What the fuck? You can be anything you want. Okay, that's how I feel. Not in the sense of like the trans, but they want to say you could be transhuman, you could be Santa Claus, you could be whatever gender you want to be. You don't have to be a gender. Okay, now people want to say if they want to be Asian, I feel like I'm Asian. But I mean, what is it going to come to about people feeling like they're a certain thing? I feel like I'm a girl. I feel like I'm white. I mean, I want to put white on, not like for real. I don't feel like I'm white, but I want to put white on my birth certificate. I want you to classify me as white, Asian. Would you classify me as Hispanic? Because I just feel like that's what I am. I mean, where does it stop? But it's all the way to the extreme of people switching their body parts, going to go get literally butchered, having these frank like getting all the anatomy swapped out and switched up. I just don't understand it. I think that I personally think it's a mental illness, y'all. That's what I personally think. That's how I personally think it is. I believe it's like it's a mental illness, that has to be dealt with, and never know what has been embedded in the subconscious mind. So you be what you want out here. My thing is, you got a lot of older folks too out here. And it's not like back in the day. Honestly, these boomers are very selfish. Honestly, as I feel, not all of them. I don't ever put anybody all in the same category. But what I also noticed, you got a lot of baby boomers out here. They're the same ones who are saying vote for Biden, vote for Biden. Even my mother was like, vote for Biden. I mean, she was serious about vote for Biden. And I'm like, no. But, you know, they then can't even respect when some of these individuals can't. I say the boomers who were like vote for Biden and all this other stuff, because I didn't vote for Biden, y'all. And I wasn't agreeing of him becoming the nomination, and I wasn't out here promoting Biden. I promote who I choose to promote. I work on whoever campaign I choose to. I don't have to take the campaign. I get extended a lot of opportunities to be on campaigns because that's what I do. And that's what I built my platform on, but it ain't having to be on camera. It's on the grassroots, on the ground. So we really got a lot of people, y'all, who just want better in this world. I'm one of those people. I just want better in this world, and I want better for our people, us, we. And like I said, I'm really thankful that I'm rocking with the same people, right, who are like-minded. We're in a blue state. This is a democratic state. And although I've worked elections with myself registered as a Republican as well. The last election that I worked, which was last year, last spring, um, the last place that I worked at, or did the last election last year, where I was the IT polling judge, I was registered as Republican. I was registered as Republican, and I don't believe I switched it. That's I believe I'm a DNC social ambassador, and I'm Obama OFA because these people switch parties like left and right, but I'm registered right now on my register. I'm registered as a Republican, so all my credentials when I go do the elections, all my credentials, well, not all of them, some will list, you know, that we're required to wear that day. It will list our affiliation, like our party affiliation. I was not expecting this ride to be this long, y'all. It does not take this long, y'all. So literally, it does not take this long. On a day where the traffic is open, it does not take this long to get where I'm going. But because there's a lot of traffic out here and it seemed like an accident, it's just like back to back, it's like doubling my time that it would take to get here. I think I'm about to be getting off in a minute, so I'm really happy about that shit. For real. Get up off of here. The expressways. But a lot of men that can't spend Mother's Day with their mothers, can't be spend Mother's Day celebrating their children's mother or even their wives, what have you, because even women who have been married to men have lost their husband to the prison system. They don't have to even be the prison to school pipeline. That they could be full fledged adults and still be wrongfully charged. And that's happened all over the time too. You know, a lot of times more so younger boys because it was just easier to round up younger boys and stick charges on them. 19, call them predators, and Hillary Clinton called them, referred to our people as super predators. So I don't, you know, it's enough against the black man out here, and I have had really good men in my life, though. Starting with my dad, they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? They're good men, and no one, you're not even perfect, and people have all type of skeletons in their closet. So, like, miss me, I could give a damn less what somebody says in the damn comment section. Honest to God, that's me. I could care less what somebody says in the comment section or any of that. Honestly, I don't know who the hell you are. You can stay in your damn mama's basement. You can stay in. You could be a billionaire, like I said, or get up here and they just. I wouldn't even want nobody to get up on my platform really and start talking about other motherfuckers they don't know. You know, juvenile, lower level. Especially, I mean, on these screw two platforms, especially if you're not out here. Why do that? You're pathetic. And you got people out here that, like I said, who's just not putting in the work that I know I'm putting in and other people are putting in. They running their mouths and they don't understand how this works. You try to teach them, they're stupid. I'm gonna be honest, they're stupid. You can't teach these people how to learn. You know, they think that they made. Nobody has made me but my parents, and I came out of there from my father first of all, and then to my mother, and nigga, that's the only people who made me in that capacity. And besides that, it's been people who raised me who have had a great influence on me, like my grandfather, y'all, like my grandparents rather, but thank you, Lord Jesus, I'm off of this damn thing. So you think, like you got to be in the game. That's the whole point to make stuff. You see what I'm saying? Not fucking. It's not impossible to be pro-black and to be in the political arena, or be a Democrat, or be a Republican. Okay, you can be pro-black and for your people and be a Democrat or Republican. There's people out here that are pro-black, but when they go to the polls, more than likely they're voting for a Democrat or a Republican. They can be out here as pro-black as they want, and when they step into the political arena, they're gonna vote for whoever they feel is best. Whether it's political, if they choose to vote, they're gonna vote like for whoever is best, be it a Republican or a Democrat. I would hope those that are smart, once again, would hone into the people that are serving, like I said, serving the community, y'all. That's serving the damn community, showing improving. Hold on, go this way. That are showing improving, y'all. Not no damn people that, what? Not no damn body that sits here and like, and just they just talking, y'all. Talk. Like what the hell? They just talking. Okay, y'all, I'm rolling up on the Hampton house, y'all. Thank you. I'm rolling up on the Hampton house, y'all. Let's see if this person is moving or let me see. Are you moving? Are you leaving? Are you oh no, you parking. Okay, you're parking. You're parking. This is I'm at the Hampton house, you guys. I'm over. Guys, I'm right here at the Hampton house. Finally made it here, y'all. Jeez, man, it took like forever and a day. I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna start it back up.